Hey guys, hello. All right, you guys, I'm gonna try a couple things today. I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try our brand new Touch Glorious Hydrating Face Primer. It actually hasn't come out on my website yet, but I'm gonna show you guys how it works. Look at this, you guys. It's like shaped like this and then it squirts out. I have only used it once, so I can't speak for its how well it works yet, but I did use it once in Orlando and it was like, whoa, I definitely feel a difference. So I'm gonna see how the new hydrating Glorious Face Primer is gonna work. So this is gonna give you a little bit more dewy finish. If your skin is like needing hydration, like as you get older, your skin needs more hydration. So it's not a bad thing for me. Anyway, I just wanted to show it to you guys. I don't know for sure if I would combine it with the BB Flawless because it's also a moisturizing foundation, but if you need that much hydration, go for it. All right, in the meantime, I think I'm going to just use our regular liquid foundation for starters and our foundation brush, our liquid foundation brush, I should say. We have so many different brushes. All right. So let's get that in there. I got about 5 little drops. Nothing is a full squeeze. And then I actually think I'm going to add in a little bit of our, show you the backside, our Mineral Touch Concealer, Skin Perfecting Concealer. Just a little smidge. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Hey Beth, how are you? Hey Melissa, how are you? Okay, so I'm gonna make sure, because I put the concealer on top, kind of on that point, I'm gonna make sure that gets on first in the spots I wanna put it, okay? And then I kind of dot the rest on. You guys, I did some studying today. I know it's Labor Day and a lot of people are taking a day off, but I went on my website and I have several ways I can get smarter about our products. So I spent like the last half hour studying. You'll be so happy to know. Now, I don't know for sure what I can pull out of my brain right now. I'll probably have to write some of it down because, you know, it doesn't always stick. But you'll be glad to know I'm at least trying to get smarter about the products and about your best ways to use things, okay? There's Vinny. He's actually called Da Vinci, but we call him Vinny for short, so. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my rose water and my blending bed, just one little spritz, and then I'm gonna kind of blend that in to my face a little bit. Okay. Okay, baby, yeah, we see him. Isn't he cute? All right. All right, we've seen him, sweetheart. Now let's let him go. Thank you, love ya. All right, you guys, I'm gonna take a little bit more of our Skin Perfecting Concealer. Okay, he's asking to get down, sweetheart, so why don't you, Mark?
Get him down. Just put him down.
And I'm gonna combine it with a little bit of our Glorious Face Primer. And as you can see, they're kind of separate, but now they're blending together. And this is the color Scarlet. Now, I know I used a little bit of concealer. You can actually, okay, this is something I learned in the last half hour. You can actually use concealer as a foundation. Now, I kind of knew that already, but I didn't think of it like, I usually use it in addition to foundation. I didn't really think of it in terms of like using it in place of any other. But it does provide full coverage, our liquid concealer. And the other option that you want to use for concealing is our, what is it actually called? Unique Touch Stick Foundation. And you guys know I like to put that under my eyes too. Now, the reason I chose the liquid today, this cat fur in my face, it kind of like gets in my nose. Sorry. The liquid concealer is going to, the powder is going to adhere to that more. And I'm going to use some of my Behold Touch setting powder, translucent setting powder. I have to read it, you guys. There's just too many words. And I'm going to use that over the top of this. So that is why I chose the liquid today, because the powder is going to stick a little bit more to a liquid than it is to a stick. I mean, the stick is like a cream. It's really great. But the liquid is going to have even more sticking ability. So we're going to blend this out. And be really careful with like the bags under your eyes. You don't want to like, this is very tender skin, so you want to be really careful with it. So now we're going to take that Behold setting powder. And again, I kind of just stick to this brush right here. I think I'm getting low on it finally. Maybe not. It doesn't look that low from the side. And I actually just lightly press it in there. And I kind of go over my brows a little while I'm at it, because we might as well like set everything here. This is also a nice base for everything else. So, but look at that, you guys. That is kind of blurring the skin imperfections. This is one of my favorite magic tricks, you guys. Okay, so it's there, and already my face looks more youthful. It looks like the fine lines and wrinkles are a little more gone, and this is what we're going for, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I go back and forth between my Beachfront bronzer. I use Hermosa, but I could use anything really. It's just what you choose. That's a little bit lighter than the pressed powder. What is it actually called? It doesn't say it on the back. Okay. Our pressed powder in sable or cashmere or whatever you want. So I'm going to go ahead and use that next. And this one's a little bit darker. I probably should have been using this all summer, huh? But that's okay. You just need something that's at least 2 colors darker than your normal foundation. This is like a lot darker than my usual foundation, obviously. That's not my color, my standard color. But it's all also in your application. So like I could probably go with the darkest one, and as long as I'm careful and apply it and blend it in really well, like I could probably use that one too. So the color isn't quite so important as it is how you do it. So I'm using our angled face brush right now. Let me say hi to you guys. Let's see Brittany. Hey Raquel, hey Brittany. Good to see you guys. All right, so this is how I contour. And then you can bring it underneath your jawbone if you want. It was starting to look like an extra tan on my neck, and so that's really the reason that I stopped. So now I just take this brush right here and I blend it all out. Okay, this brush, the bristles are really nice and they don't fall out. Like I've never had these bristles fall out at all. And the ones that have the black brush bristles, sometimes they have a tendency to fall out a little bit. So just FYI, just be soft and gentle with those brushes. All right, next. Okay, so we have a base face. I am wearing my unicorn shirt. I'll show it to you. I'm gonna get washed out now. Whoop, whoop. It's not so cute. I got that for my daughter's birthday this summer, but it's my dad's birthday party tonight. His real birthday's on Wednesday, but we're gonna celebrate it tonight. And so why am I wearing a unicorn shirt to that? Well, the reason is because my dad, when he came over to my daughter's birthday party, I had gotten unicorn horns, and you might have seen a picture of me doing it in July. But he's such a sport. He went ahead and he wore a unicorn horn with me, and I just thought that was the funniest picture ever. So I'm gonna wear this kind of as a gag to going to his party. I think he'll like it though. So I gotta think of what color I'm gonna use for blush to go with this. I'm actually gonna choose Stunning, which is like super hot pink. But I'm gonna go on it really lightly, you guys. So this is our blusher brush, the rounded one, and I'm just gonna barely touch it, okay? All right, as you can see, you can't really see it, so. I think they toned these new ones down a little bit. I have the one in the square case, and that baby is like so pigmented. You have to be careful. And of course I have a lot of it left, so. All All right, so I'm just kind of easing it on slowly to see what color it really is. But stunning, I mean, people are kind of scared of it sometimes. It looks like it's crazy, and it does look crazy, but if you just put a little bit on, like, isn't that pretty? And then you're mostly just getting the tone, right? So there we go. See, it looks fun. Stunning. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get that off the back of my hand so I don't get that in my hair. All right, gotta get a new tissue, as my husband calls it, tissue. All right, let's go ahead and do these brows, and then we'll get to my eyeshadow. We're supposed to leave in about, oh no, I'm getting to the end of this. All right. If I do get to the end of this and I can't finish, I will use my brow palette because it'll work too. Okay, we're supposed to leave in about 12 minutes-ish to go to my dad's birthday party. We're gonna just basically have pizza and ice cream cake over there, so I think I'm falling off my keto diet again tonight. So that's why I had salad for lunch, like, right? I'm okay. Okay, so can you see how I just kind of sculpted that out? And thicker brows will make you look a little more youthful. So just these tiny little tips I like to give you guys is what helps, okay? I might even use my brow palette anyway because it kind of sculpts out your brows a little bit more like in more of a sharp line, whereas it's probably the way I'm applying this too. A lot of things that I'm talking about are how hard you apply it and how much is on your brush to start with or whatever you're doing. So in this case, of course, again, it's how hard you apply it. But I just kind of draw those lines first and then I just fill it in, okay? So I'm going ahead and just lightly filling that in. And I kind of just want them to match somewhat. I just don't want them to be like majorly lopsided, so. Hey Christy, hey Ashley, good to see you guys. Okay, so I basically got that look. You know what, I might even go over this with the brow palette anyway. I'm just gonna blend that out just a tiny bit. Okay, where's my brow palette? I didn't get it ahead of time, so. Okay, this is the Brow Obsession palette. And I use the one called Blonde, and obviously I've used it. Now, I'm gonna have to be careful because, yeah, I think that side's okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. The angled side is what I use to line my lips a lot of times, so I gotta be careful what I'm doing here. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab that dark brown powder. There's a powder, a wax, and then there's a kind of a highlight. And then this is like, it's kind of like a cream that's supposed to kind of blend into your skin a little bit. I really don't fully understand the purpose of that pink stuff, but you know, I have watched a few videos on it and I still can't say I totally get it. So, all right, so this is what we're doing this time. We're just taking, and maybe since I ran out of my brow pencil, maybe I will just start converting over to this anyway again, because I've actually used it for months and months in advance, in the past. It's just been a long time since I've used it, so. All right, so I'm just going ahead. As you see, I'm still doing basically the same thing. I'm just lining my brows. It's just gonna have, this is the lightest one we have, and yet I'm still getting like a darker look. And then I'm gonna take that flat end corner of this brush and I'm just gonna kind of feather it in, okay? See how I'm just feathering it in? Okay, so this one was done with the brow palette, and then this one was done with the, I think I'm liking that brow on the right a little bit better, this side. How's it coming across to you guys? Yeah, because this is my right, but isn't this what you guys, oh, this is your left. This is your left. That's right. It's the opposite. Okay, I'm kind of liking that a little bit more. It definitely is more, you can definitely see the lines more. So it looks more drawn on. It kind of depends on what look you're going for. And I'm not holding this brush right close up because that's going to push too hard. Okay. And as you can tell, I'm starting in the middle, not the very front at first, because I don't want like heavy product in the front. If you want a little bit lighter look, then go ahead and start with that lighter powder too, okay? All right, I did not know this was gonna turn into a brow tutorial. But then again, I don't plan that much out, so. All right, so now we're just gonna feather in with the corner of that flat brush again, okay? We're just making it look more natural. And now I'm just kind of looking at both sides and making sure they both look reasonably the same. Okay, I know that that is kind of stands out. So I'm gonna take that spoolie now and I'm just gonna soften up, especially the top a little bit, just a little bit. I don't wanna get rid of the look, but I don't want it quite so drawn on looking. And besides, I know my family won't care. So there's that. Okay, you could totally use the other things that are in that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go with what I got here. So this still has a little bit of the setting powder on it. In fact, I just got a little more on there. And now we're gonna go ahead and set it just a little more. So look at those brows. They definitely look like you can see them, but once you add in some colors, I think it's gonna be okay on my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use this color, Earthly. These are all new colors right here, you guys. I'm gonna use Earthly. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna start with Understood. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. I will get to Earthly. I just wanna start with a little bit lighter color. I always like to start with that. I'm gonna take my blending brush and I am not gonna put setting spray on it because that would make it set. I'm gonna take our brush cleaner and just spritz it really quick. Where's the lid? Okay. And then I'm just gonna clean it off really quick. Okay. So now we're getting that light pink, Understood. Oh, I should have put a little bit under my brows. I didn't, so what you could do, and I didn't really do here, is I could have kept that concealer on the back of my hand and then drawn a line of concealer right underneath. That will make them stand out even more. So I'm just telling you that in the future. I did wipe it away and I don't think I'm gonna worry about it now because I still have eyes and I still have lips to do, so. Okay. So pretty. I love that new color, Understood. It's almost like a peachy pink. It's like a combination of both. Blending brush is really super handy for that. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this angled brush and I am gonna take Earthly. It kind of looks like brown, but it's actually just like a little bit darker. I don't know what it really is. It is darker though than what I just put on. So I'm gonna look in my mirror and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend this into my crease a little bit. A lot of times I use a crease brush. I've been kind of just trying other things lately. So this is what I've been trying and I think it's been nice. It's really super soft brush. So it's good for blending. It's also good for applying, like placing in the spot where you want it to. So, hi Vinny. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just apply that again in my crease. Mark?
Tucker. Let's go to you.
Mark?
Tucker, let's
Turned
go.
around.
Put Vinny down. Let's go.
Now I am gonna grab, what am I gonna grab? I'm gonna go ahead and grab the other end of that brush, which is a sponge, and I'm gonna grab Earthly again. And I'm just gonna bring that down underneath my eye. it actually makes your eyes look bigger when you apply a little bit of color under your eyes. I'm not a big fan of like black, but I do like to grab like just a kind of a darker color. Usually one that matches, you know, above. So it's usually my accent color. And then I kind of work it together like that. Like you have like a natural line right there underneath your brow or underneath your eye. And that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got that on. I think I'm gonna just blend that a little bit more. No, I'm not gonna use that one. We have a fluffy crease brush and I'm gonna make sure it's clean first. Just a second. Sorry, I didn't get this ready before I got on here. Okay, so let's go ahead and hold it at the end so it's a light hold, and then we're gonna go ahead and just blend that out really quick. We're basically just kind of blending those together. Okay, I am ready for the last step, which, yeah, it's the last step, I think. No, I'm gonna do 2 steps. How much time do I have? Oh, 2 minutes. It's all right. It doesn't actually take me 30 minutes to get to my parents' house. A bounding. I'm gonna use a bounding because it's a shimmer, and you know how I feel about shimmers. And I'm actually gonna bring it up my eye just a little bit. You gotta have a little shimmer, you guys. And it doesn't matter how old you are, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. I think everybody needs a little shimmer, and basically you need to do you. Oh my gosh, I love that shimmer. That is so pretty. Abounding. I think everybody needs a little bit of that in their life. And then I'm just gonna grab a little bit of Optimistic out of this little palette I put together. And I'm just gonna go and put this in the inner corner. Inner corner. And then kind of just spread it over just your lid, okay? And then bring it down underneath. Hi, Tucker. He's back. Mark. He's in my video again. With the cat.
Tucker, you gotta go, buddy. Leave Vinny alone. I need you to get shoes on.
All right, I am taking just a tiny bit of black and putting it under my eyes.
We gotta go to get.
Okay, so we've defined it. I am gonna actually put eyeliner on tonight, you guys. I never do that. All right, we're just gonna do Prominent in the Dip and Draw. It's a brown color. Okay, let me go ahead and get that on.
What are you gonna do? Tell me.
All right.
Are you going to get Vinny again?
No, I'm going to see Spider-Man.
And then go ahead and just line the top of your eyelid.
Just say goodbye. Let's go.
Wow.
Hey Tucker, did you ever get your bear the other night that I fixed? I finally fixed.
Yeah. I see an ankle eyeliner, baby.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry this.
You can go on. Let's go.
We're going to see your Uncle
All
Arlo.
right, now let's go ahead and get this one in.
We're going to see Uncle Arlo, baby.
If you have
Go get the van.
eyes like mine that are,
Baby girl is in the deer. Oh.
what is that called again? Where the eyelid kind of disappears after you open your eyes. Then make sure that you keep your eyes open a little bit while you're applying the wing, okay? You guys can do this. If I can learn how to do this, you guys can totally learn how to do this, okay? Okay, I just go ahead and blow dry it because I have had my Dip and Draw go up to the top before. It's liquid, right? It doesn't dry instantaneously, so of course, as soon as I move my eyes, it sometimes will move just a little bit. But once it's in place, like right now, it's totally fine. Thanks, babe. Hey, Mercedes, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Marty. Hey, Margarita. Hey, Roxanne. Hey, Kelsey. Oh my gosh, a whole bunch of people popped on here. Okay, ready to go on to the grand finale. So our lash primer is amazing. I've already told you guys that it has 3 different conditioning agents in it, you guys. I should learn what they're called. I'm pretty sure Carnauba wax is one of them. And it sounds kind of weird to put like wax on your eyelashes, but you guys, they have worked on this and worked on this and worked on this, and I am confident that we have a really good product here. And so what it's going to do is it's going to condition your lashes. It's going to make your lashes softer and more flexible. And it's also going to allow less breakage because of that. And it's also going to, of course, thicken and lengthen your lashes while you're applying your 4D. So do it while it's wet. Right after you put on your lash primer, you're going to want to put on your 4D mascara or your Epic mascara if you prefer that. 4D mascara actually has fibers in the formula, but I have not had any trouble at all with things sticking together, or definitely no flaking or anything like that. And actually, when you put the lash primer on first, your lashes are going to be set in stone, you guys. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is crazy cakes. I always have a hard time putting them on the bottom. I feel like a big klutz about it. But the top, man, we got covered here. So, and get the lash primer on the other side. I should do a side-by-side primer, and with the lash primer is what I should do, but I can't help it. I like to put all of it on both lashes. So, you know, there's something about like matching where I hate going out without. I mean, for some reason, like I have no problem like going out with one eye done and one eye not done. Now, if I'm like, you know, working a booth or something and I'm dealing with customers, I don't mind like in person. I don't mind it then, but for some reason I have just not been able to come to the point of feeling good about going out with one eye primed and one eye not primed. So I don't know. I need to put it on the bottom. Maybe that'll make a difference. Okay. So I got those frosty lashes. That would make a really good picture for winter, wouldn't it? The frosty lashes. I'm pretty sure we're going to see some of those this winter. Okay. Oh, and you guys, my lashes have already been growing longer because I've been using the lash serum at night. And it extends the growth cycle, the hair growth cycle of whatever hairs you put it on. Some people use it on their eyebrows, you guys. There's a girl on my team, and she basically had plucked her brows to death, and she really didn't have any brows to speak of. And she's got some amazing pictures of how the lash serum has helped grow her lashes out and her brows. So just FYI, I don't know if it works on heads, you know, if your husband starts to go bald or something, that's like a whole nother thing. I kind of don't think it goes that far, but you could always try it. Anyway, what I want to say is you can get the lash serum, which you apply at night before you go to bed. You can get the lash primer, which I just applied with the white one, and then you can get the 4D, or you can choose to just get regular Epic. And you can get that combination, and then you're going to get 15% off, you guys. What? So if you need a link to that set, definitely let me know, okay? Okay, my 4D needs to get replaced. It's starting to get just a tiny bit clumpy. But I started this in the beginning of May, you guys, so I just don't want to throw my baby away, so I guess I need to now. It's all right. I need to get a new one anyway, so let me show you those 3 products. These 3 products together, you guys, are what is growing out my lashes like mega long and giving me such a full effect. So, all right, I'm gonna blow dry those lashes and then I'm gonna do my lips and then I'm gonna go. Sorry, it just kind of bugs my contacts a little bit. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Okay, guys. I'm loving this. Okay, the only thing that we're missing is lips, right? I'm going to use a little bit of my Raspberry Cheesecake Lip Bonbon. You know, I can't live without it. Oh my God. I can't get over those lashes, you guys. They are actually a lot longer. They're quite a bit longer than just the 4D by itself. And I thought that was like amazing. So I can't get over it. Okay. I'm just randomly grabbing things. I think Sentimental would actually go really super well with my unicorn horn and the look I've got going here. So I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to use Pompous with it, okay, as a lip liner. So follow me. Go under your natural line. Especially on the bottom, okay? And if you guys would take a second and share my video, that would be so awesome. I'll wait. Just kidding. Oh. Sometimes I crack myself up. All right. I feel like I need a little more shimmer on my cheeks. Thanks for the love. Okay. Pompous. My dad is going to be bedazzled. All right, so I've got that in. If I blended that out a little bit, it would like totally work by itself. But we're going to add in Sentimental. I'm loving those eyes, you guys. Oh my gosh, so pretty. All right, angled end of the Brow Artist brush. Just trust me on that. It works really well, you guys. And applying that lip bonbon is almost like a primer beforehand. We actually, do we have a lip primer? No, we don't have a lip primer. We have an eye primer. To be honest, I haven't used it for a long time, but we do. We have so many things. But I like using the lip bonbon beforehand because, thank you, I love you guys. Thank you, Mercedes. I can see that it's you. I like using the lip bonbon first because it really moisturizes your lips. And not that the Splash Liquid Lipstick dries them out. It doesn't, but it doesn't necessarily give you more moisture, if you know what I mean. Like you're applying it as a liquid and it goes on matte. So just to have that extra... just to have that extra moisturizing on there first really goes a long ways. Sorry, I just breathed in like too quickly. All right, so I'm gonna wipe that off before I forget. But look at that look. I love it. I feel like we need a shimmer, you guys. I need a little shimmer. I'm gonna use a little bit of Pearly a la Mode, you guys. Pearly a la Mode. You guys, we got new collection sets, by the way. New collection sets are on the website now, so if you want to just go and look at those, everything in them is at least 20% off, 20 to 25% off. And one of them is like all skincare, you guys. So exciting. This skincare system has literally changed my life, you guys. I used to get like, acne and stuff at least once a month, And I am not getting any, since I've been on the skincare system, you guys. It's so crazy. So anyway, okay, there's my look for the night. I liked it. I hope you're not because, what is going down? I use Sentimental Splash Liquid Lipstick on my lips, okay? and the new pressed shadows on my eyes. Okay, so I will talk to you guys later. Go use, go to my website, brittalashes.com, and just find, or ask me for the link and I'll send it to you. Go and find the, what is it called? The beauty guide. It's totally free, you guys. It's free to use, and you can try on these things on my website. Like, just put a picture of yourself in there, and you can try whatever you want. You can try lips, you can try eyes, you can even try foundation. I gotta tell you, the lashes are not up to par on that. They need to make them bigger because mine are bigger than on that website. But besides that, and sometimes the foundations are a little wonky, but the colors on your lips and the colors on your eyes are like really good. And you could even try on brows. It's crazy. It's called the Beauty Guide. And go to brittalashes.com and try the Beauty Guide, you guys. Thank you so much for sharing my video. I appreciate it so much. If you watch it later, do hashtag replay so that I know that you watched it. And I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Bye. Hey, Renita and Lynn. Okay, bye.